Good day, kids! Welcome to our new normal classroom. I am your virtual teacher and I'm here to teach you math. So before we start, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. So for our lesson for today, we're going to discuss about polynomial functions. So polynomial comes from the word poly, which means many, and nomial, which means terms. In mathematics, a polynomial is an expression consisting of variables and coefficients that involves only the operation of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and non-negative integer exponentiation of variables. A polynomial can have constants just like 5, -3, or 1/2. You can also have variables just like x, y, or z. You can also have an exponent just like the 2 in x squared or just like the 3 in y cubed. How can we say that an expression is not a polynomial? So it is not a polynomial if the denominator has a variable. Okay, say for example, we have 3 all over x. So x is a variable and it is in the denominator, therefore 3x is not a polynomial. Another one, if it has a negative exponent. Say for example, we have x raised to -9. So the exponent is negative, therefore x raised to -9 is not a polynomial. Next, it has a fractional exponent. Say for example, 2 raised to 1/2. So the exponent is a fraction, therefore this is not a polynomial. Variable inside a radical sign. Say for example, 1 plus square root of 3x plus 1. So this is not a polynomial because we have here a radical sign, and inside the radical sign we have the variable x. So therefore, 1 plus square root of 3x plus 1 is not a polynomial. So for activity, determine if the following is a polynomial or not polynomial. First one, we have 2x raised to 1/4 plus 3. So it is not a polynomial. Why? Because it has a fractional exponent which is 1/4. So therefore, this is not a polynomial. Next, -3x squared plus x plus 5. Is this a polynomial or not? Okay, the answer is yes. Next, 6x raised to -5. Is this a polynomial or not? So this is not a polynomial. Why? Because it has a negative exponent. Next, 1 all over x squared. Is this a polynomial or not? This is not a polynomial. Why? Because the denominator has a variable. Next, 1 plus square root of 3x minus 2 plus 3. Is this a polynomial or not? So this is not a polynomial. Why? Because there is a variable inside the radical sign. Next, x squared plus 3x plus 5. Is this a polynomial? Okay, yes, this is a polynomial. We can also name the polynomial according to the number of terms. Okay, monomial. When we say monomial, it is a one-term polynomial. Example, we have 2x squared. So this is a monomial because it only has one term. Binomial, a two-term polynomial. Say for example, we have x minus 3. So this is the first term and -3 is the second term. Next, trinomial. A 3-term polynomial. Example, we have x cubed plus 2x plus 5. So this is the first term, second term, and the third term. So therefore, this is a trinomial. Next, multinomial. It is a 4-term polynomial. So 4 or more term polynomial. Say for example, we have x cubed minus 3x squared plus 5x minus 8. So this is a multinomial because we have x cubed as the first term, this is the second term, third term, and the fourth term. Next, we can name the polynomial according to their degree. So linear, it is a first degree polynomial. Say for example, we have 3x. So the exponent of x is 1. So therefore, this is a first degree polynomial. So therefore, this is a linear. Next, quadratic. A second degree polynomial. We have 4x squared plus x plus 1. So the first term, we have 4x squared. We have the exponent of 2. So therefore, this is a quadratic. Next, cubic. It is a third degree polynomial. So we have 8x cubed minus 1. So the first term, we have 3 as the exponent of the first term. So this is a third degree polynomial. So therefore, 8x cubed minus 1 is a cubic. Next, quartic. A fourth degree polynomial. Say for example, 5x raised to the fourth power plus x cubed minus 3. So the first term, we have 4 as the exponent. So therefore, this is a quartic. Next is quintic. A fifth degree polynomial. Say 3x raised to the fifth power minus 2. So in the first term, we have 5 as the exponent. So this is a fifth degree polynomial. So therefore, this is a quintic. Polynomial functions. A function that is defined by function of x is equal to a sub n x raised to n plus a sub n minus 1 x raised to n minus 1, so on and so forth, a sub 1 x plus a sub 0. Where a sub n x raised to n is the leading term and a sub n is the leading coefficient and a sub 0 is the constant term. So for us to understand clearly, I have here an example. So we have 4x squared plus 3x minus 7. So when we say leading term, this is your leading term, 4x squared. Next, leading coefficient is 4 and the constant is negative 7. So remember, polynomials are usually written in descending order with the constant term coming at the tail end. So for our activity, determine the leading term, leading coefficient, and the constant term. 5x raised to the fifth power plus 3x squared minus x plus 8. So what is the leading term? What is the leading coefficient and the constant term? The leading term is 5x raised to the fifth power. The leading coefficient is 5 and the constant term is 8. Next, we have 6x plus 9 minus 3x squared plus 7x cubed. Determine the leading term, the leading coefficient, and the constant term. Okay, what can you say about the expression? So, it is not in the descending order. Okay. So, we will arrange them. So, we have 7x cubed minus 3x squared plus 6x plus 9. Now we can determine the leading term and the leading coefficient and the constant term. So the leading term is 7x cubed. The leading coefficient is 7 and the constant term is 9. Third example, we have 5x minus 2x squared plus 8 plus x raised to the 5th power. Okay, let's arrange this in descending order. So we have x raised to the 5th power minus 2x squared plus 5x plus 8. So our leading term is x raised to the 5th power. Our leading coefficient is, remember that we have 1 here. We will put 1 beside x raised to the 5th power. So our leading coefficient is 1. Our constant term is 8. Thank you for listening. I am your virtual teacher. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Goodbye!